This is WENY News.
Hey, thanks so much for clicking on the webcast. I'm Ross DiMattei. Here's the latest from WENY News and the Star-Gazette. Councilman Frank Coco was censured by the Corning City Council for calling some of his fellow councilmen morons in a newspaper article last month. Coco made the statement after the council rejected a resolution to remove honor privileges for prison inmates serving life sentences without parole. For those unaware of what a censure is a public notification that certain behavior is unacceptable. But Councilman Coco says he cannot apologize for his actions. The race is on for the Senate seat vacated by Tom Libous. Candidates from both major parties have emerged first to campaign for the state Senate seat representing the southern tier. This after Libous was convicted of lying to the FBI. Republican Fred Akshar announced his candidacy yesterday. Akshar is the current undersheriff in Broome County. On the Democratic side, former State Department of Motor Vehicles Commissioner Barbara Fiala announced her campaign last week. Fiala is a former Broome County executive. Now the winner will succeed Libous of Binghamton, who had been the Senate's #2 ranking Republican until his conviction last month. The special election is expected in November. Picky eating in children is often considered a phase, but when picky eating turns into selective eating, it could lead to deeper issues. A study conducted by the Duke University Center for Eating Disorders found that selective eaters are more likely to show symptoms of depression and social anxiety. The picky eaters only ate a small variety of foods and had trouble eating with others, but 3% of the children surveyed fell into the severe selective eaters category. Those children were twice as likely to show symptoms of depression or social anxiety. Researchers say the study shouldn't alarm parents, however, and that picky selective eating is not a medical condition. Instead, they say information should help parents and doctors to identify and address symptoms early surrounding children and food. A Chemung County summer staple kicks off today. It's the 173rd Chemung County Fair. Gates open at 10 o'clock this morning. A few of today's events include harness racing, a beef and swine show, dog agility. The rides and games will open up at 5 p.m. and the demolition derby starts at 7 p.m. at the grandstand. Today is Senior Citizens Day, so people age 60 and over get free admission from 10 to 6. And it's also Veterans Appreciation Day, so there will be a veterans ceremony at the grandstand at 6:45. And now let's send it over to meteorologist Craig Flint with a look at today's forecast. Hey, Craig.
Hey, Keith, you can go to the fair today. Go get a funnel cake. Ride the little scrambler thing or the Ferris wheel. Anyway, is my mic still on?
Yeah.
He's our audio guy. Okay. So here's look forecast today, and I just want to quickly go back and kind of recap yesterday because the severe weather didn't really materialize like I thought it would. And as meteorologists, we like to know why. I mean, we're not going to be right all the time, but basically what we had yesterday, these little boundaries and these little areas of convergence in the atmosphere come through, a little dew point front, whatever you want to call it, which basically took the humidity levels, the dew point, and lowered them. Well, you know, to get thunderstorms fired up, you need to get the air turning over in the atmosphere. Just didn't happen when we had that little dew point front come through. It dropped the dew point into the 50s. We stabilized, and that's kind of the long and short of why I was wrong. But, you know, are you really mad? I mean, sunshine, clouds, it's a pretty good day. We did have a few storms that developed overnight and early this morning, especially you folks in the northern tier, from Wellsboro to Mansfield over towards Troy. Pretty nasty storm developed there this morning with some gusty wind and some hail. Now today, because of yesterday's fumble, I guess you could call it, I don't think it's going to be anything widespread. Yes, there will be scattered storms around, but I think isolated, high 75 to 80. Here's a look at first warning satellite and Doppler radar. And for the time being, a fairly nice start to the day. We have a storm system over southeastern Canada that is continuing to kind of pivot these little weaknesses and disturbances around. And you'll see through the course of the day, we'll try to bubble something up here, but I think hit or miss. So there will be dry durations today. Overnight tonight, skies variably cloudy, temperatures in the 50s. But again, on Wednesday, you'll see something try to pop up here. I think the highest likelihood for a few scattered showers Wednesday will be over the hillier areas, higher terrain, temperatures in the 70s with a cool breeze. And new information regarding that system Thursday, Friday. Remember yesterday I said it's going to be close. Well, it's still close, but I think Thursday is actually going to be a decent day. Kind of crisp, though, with sun and 75 degrees then. But Friday, some of that moisture is going to start to creep north and get as far north, I think, as the northern tier of Pennsylvania on Friday and a high of 76. Milder air, though, as we head into Saturday with a high of 78. Sunday for race day, just an isolated rogue shower or thunderstorm, high of 79. A few more storms on Monday and a high of 84. Now, you have something to say?
Yeah, I do actually. A couple of months ago, I wished my youngest sister Madison a happy 19th birthday. Well, today, August 4th, is my other sister Riley's birthday, so I want to say happy birthday to Riley.
Happy birthday, Riley.
She recently graduated from Keene State College in New Hampshire with a teaching degree, so she's currently in the active search of looking for a job, but I don't know how hard she's really looking. I think she's enjoying the summer.
She's enjoying it, but if you have any leads?
Yeah,
help
shout
your
us out.
sister out.
I'm trying. I'm doing my best, although she wants to stay in the New England area, so can't really blame her for that. It's a nice area.
Sure.
But happy birthday, Riley. We're proud of you. Recently, she's kind of replaced me as the fun, crazy one in the family, so I'm glad for that.
I don't believe that for 1 second.
No, it's true, Riley.
No.
Anyway, happy birthday, kid, and thanks for all you do. All right, thanks, Craig. For the latest news, weather, and sports, be sure to watch WENY News at noon, 5:30, 6, and 11. And don't forget to pick up a copy of today's Star Gazette. I'm Rossi Matei. Have a great day, everyone.
Happy birthday, Riley.